Hey guys, it is NCS Fan 001 here for another one of those weekly trophy list updates. Today's date is Monday, December 26th, 2022. So this will have covered the week of the 19th through the 25th of December of 2022. Hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas or holiday season for whatever you choose to celebrate. Hope you got some good gifts if you're into all the Christmas holiday everything, and I hope that you at least got some time off of work, got to spend some time with family, and got to eat some good food. I certainly did. I had a very nice Christmas with my family back home in North Carolina, so it was a good time. I got actually a God of War cookbook, though I don't know if I'm going to make a big series out of that one, purely because a lot of those recipes are more complicated than I expected, and they tend to require a lot more maybe difficult to find ingredients or ingredients I've never heard of, so we'll see about that. I also got the Horizon Forbidden West tall neck Lego set, which is awesome. Can't wait to build that guy. But anyway, in terms of trophy progress, I didn't make too much progress because I was definitely, busy with family and all. But I did grab a couple of 100% because this game, The Pedestrian, just went free on PS Plus. I don't know which tier it's free for, but this game is actually a very, very easy 100% because it's one of those games that has like an admin panel to it, which makes me suspect, I'm going to knock on wood and hope that I'm wrong, but I highly suspect we're going to get DLC for this at some point. But anyway, majority of this game's 100% is mostly just warping to different areas using the admin panel. You have to go to the warehouse, a certain part. It's a certain specific area of the warehouse and a certain specific area of the subway. Same with the downtown and the university. And the one of these trophies you get at the very end. Let's see if I can... Which one was the last one I got? Oh, right. With this version of the game, I actually missed a step in the video and actually missed this trophy right here. But it's just another location-specific one. So toward the end of the game, like, for most of this, you just warp around using the admin panel. But at the very end, you have to basically exit the game in this last area. So you have to do a few things in first-person view in order to be able to exit the game and get out of the apartment or whatever that you're in. It's a little hard to explain, but it's a unique game design because you sort of move in and out from walking across street signs almost and solving real small puzzles to where you can also warp back out into almost a real world and interact with stuff in that said real world. So it was a cool idea for a game. It's got a unique design to it, and it plays fine for what it is. It's just nice to know that it's a quick, easy 100%. The PS5 version is exactly the same, except that this time I didn't miss that first trophy, so I did the PS5 version in about 6 minutes, and I did the other version in about... Actually, did I do this one? So I still did this one in about 6 minutes. I wonder why it took me longer on or just as much time on the PS5 version. I don't know. But anyway, you can get this 100% in 5 to 10 minutes, no problem. Just follow a video guide, Bad Driver's got one, and you'll get that quick, easy 100%. The main game I've been working on this week is Bugsnax. I'm working on the PS5 version because this is one of those rare games where the auto-popping actually works PS5 to PS4. Most games don't do that. Only a handful of others do, like Destiny 2 is one of them, just because of the way that it works with servers. But this game is also one of the ones that auto-pops backwards, which is really, really cool. So it's also been nice because it's allowed me to have trackers for certain trophies, which is nice. So the Platinum Trophy is very easy and it's not overly time-consuming. I'm actually very near the end of the game at this point. I am at what appears to be the point of no return for the main story, but the game does just bring you back to there once you finish the story. I've caught 88 out of the 100 different Bugsnax species. The game, by the way, for those who haven't played it, it's very Pokemon-esque, like a mixture of regular Pokemon and Pokemon Snap, which is not a game I really ever played much of. I think I actually tried out the Switch version, like the new one, and I wasn't really a huge fan of it. But this is a charming little game because your Bugsnax that you're collecting are all based off of different food items, and they all have unique, maybe dialogue or chants or whatever you want to call it, which is now going to be stuck in my head for a very long time, like Frieder, Frieder, Frieder. Sody. Let's see, what else is there? Bunga 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 bunga. That's the burger. That one's gonna get stuck in my head forever. And now it's hopefully stuck in your head as well. So yeah, there's a bunch of different creatures, and they have those unique sort of dialogue or statements to them. But basically, the goal of the game is generally to go around and collect various Bugsnax and give them to certain characters. Side quests, I think I'm pretty close to being done. I think I'm on like the last set of side quests, like the last character that has them. Fully transform every Grumpus. This is done by feeding a bunch of Bugsnax to each character within the village. So for this one, I think it's going to... I think I've just got one left for this one, but I have heard this one can be a little bit buggy, so we'll have to see. You have to defeat all of the legendary Bugsnax. This is going to be done while doing all the side quests. What's this trophy here? I think this one just requires you to complete all of the side quests before doing the finale of the game. I think that's what that one is. Lizbert's video diaries, there's only like 5 of them. You just have to find them and watch them, and most of them are pretty easy to come across. Interview every Grumpus is pretty much an unmissable story thing you're going to have to do. For this one, you just have to keep donating Bugsnax to Gramble's Ranch. I think you need to donate probably around 30 to 40 of them. I think it's probably like closer to 40 or so of them. I don't remember the exact amount. This is also an unmissable story related. Get everyone back to Snaxburg, which is just, main objective of the game. You have to catch 50 different unique species. Already did that. Fully transform a Grumpus. That's actually going to be required for at least one side mission. What do we have here? Scan the Snack Squatch. Apparently this is like a rare spawn, but you just have to scan it. I don't know exactly where to find it, but I will get that trophy done eventually. For this one, you have to transform a Grumpus with all 3 of those, which apparently all come out of the Scoopy Banoopy, I think is what it's called, in the Frozen Peak. This one, I don't really know what you do with this one. I guess you stick the trip shot to the bug ball and stun them with the tripwire, I suppose. I think that's how that's going to work. Empty one biome of all of its snack pods. There's only like 5 in each biome. I just have been kind of lazy about ever doing this. I've never found all 5. I might need to look at a video because I think they spawn in the same places every time. Your first Bugsnax, that's an unmissable trophy. This one you have to transform any one Grumpus with a burger, fries, and a soda. All at the same time on the same body. That's pretty simple enough because those are all really early Bugsnax. This one you have to use the launch pad. Basically, you get one Bugsnax to jump on the launch pad and launch it into another Bugsnax. Transform Gramble. That's going to be done along the way to fully transforming all characters. You have to discover one of these secrets. I will need to look into exactly what to do for that, but apparently it's just a little mini puzzle. This one you can do at several different points throughout the game, and then even when they spawn later on, there's plenty of places where you can still do this one. Just use like smaller Bugsnax for it. This one, I don't know if this one's technically missable, but apparently you can't really use your weapon outside of or inside the camp, inside Snaxburg. So I don't really know how this one's going to work. I might need to check this one. I really hope I don't have to do like a second playthrough just for that. I don't think I would though. This one is an area-specific trophy from early on in the game. This one's pretty self-explanatory. This is a story trophy. And this is just a little extra thing you can do very early on in the game. So there's a few area-specific trophies, but the game's mostly based around scanning and capturing all 100 Bugsnax. Now, this game also does have a DLC, which as far as I know is free. So you have a story to complete, you have to collect hats, which I guess is done along the way, and then fully furnish your hut, which I think requires you to do... I want to say this one might actually be kind of tied into the main story of the game, but I'm not sure. And if it is, it just requires you to find like a whole bunch of different items through just completing requests over and over again. I think that's how that works, but again, I could be kind of wrong on that. I just started on this game a couple days ago, and then Christmas happened, and I was real busy with all of that. Plus, my mom's got COVID, so that's never a fun time. So, gonna knock on the wood here again and hope that I don't get it as well. But given my occupation, it's going to happen again eventually. So let's go ahead and sync up our trophies. All right, level 807, 60%, 24,814 total trophies, 671 platinums, 4,289 golds, 6,586 silvers, 13,268 bronzes. So, plans for the upcoming week and therefore the rest of 2022, because the year is almost over. I think this is going to be the last update of 2022, because I think the next one might actually go up right on the first day of January of the new year, which is cool. So, plans for the next week or so is, of course, to finish Bugsnax as well as pop the PS4 version. And yes, I know that the PS4 version doesn't auto-pop everything. You then just have to go back and do like one of each action or something for some of the trophies, but nothing too bad. So, I will be working on that, hopefully get this game done by the end of the week. Otherwise, though, we have Uncharted 3. I did find my disc when I went home, so I have my disc now, which means I can go back and get those last few trophies. I don't know if I'll have it quite done by the end of the year, but hopefully by the end of, not this week, but the week after, hopefully be done with that. Then in January, we've got The Division 2, if I don't get started on it this week, which I don't think I will, as well as GTA 5. February, Outer Worlds and Dead Island Riptide. March, COD Classic and Shadow of the Colossus, though I'm sure that's going to get moved around. April and beyond, other old games. So, yeah, there's not really too much more else to say today because, honestly, didn't make a whole lot of progress, didn't have too terribly much to talk about. But, let me know down in the comments, what you guys got for Christmas or for the holiday season, what you got to do, what you got to eat. Any new game pickups that you got. Because like I said, I didn't get any actual games this year because I was getting some other stuff for real life stuff. But I also did get that cookbook and that Lego set, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, just let me know what you guys got for Christmas or for holiday season. I'll be checking out the comments for that. And then throughout this week, it's just going to be playing more Bugsnax and maybe get an easy platinum in there somewhere. I guess we'll have to see. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Please like, favorite, share, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. As for schedule for videos and everything, this coming week should be pretty much normal unless I end up getting sick. But as long as I don't, then I should be able to upload and stream pretty normally this week. Now that football season's over, there's not a whole lot of stuff left to do with that. There's a couple of games left that I'll be watching, but no more, Saturdays being taken up and not having a voice left after the games, so that's a good thing. And then as for another stream idea, I do want to do, one more Platinum Dumpster Dive stream at some point, because as you can see here, I have purchased several terrible games, and maybe I'll make the video format a little bit different when I decide to do that. But as you can see, I purchased a whole bunch of cheap ones just so I can do a dumpster dive stream at some point. That might actually be the first stream I do in 2023 or something, but we'll have to see about that. Oh, and also, I've got Fallout New Vegas on here. I've been streaming it some with the PlayStation Plus Premium subscription. I know it doesn't have the DLC, which is unfortunate, but it runs way better on here, so it's actually kind of fun to play that way. God, I wish it had the DLCs, though, because then I could actually do the, whenever I do the whole trophy series for this game, I could do it on PS5 then, but unfortunately I can't do that. And actually, I'm not even sure if I can regardless, because my secondary account that I'd be doing it on might not have access to it, so, because that one doesn't have any PlayStation Plus. But yeah, so again, that's going to be it for this video. I managed to drag that out a little bit further than I expected. So I will see you guys later this week for some more content.